Hey Pisces, it's your girl JV. Hi Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and or Rising for the remainder of Capricorn season 2021. Look, I know it's late, but I was doing Capricorn things and working, as y'all actually have been too. So, normally I talk shit. But things are like on the up and up. Of course, be sure to check your Sun, Moon, and Rising. The rest of the videos are coming out. We're doing this today. I'm dedicating, we're doing it. So don't worry. For daily tarot readings, definitely check me out on Instagram at justj_everything. For the rest of the dope shit I do, go to my website, justjeverything.com. Now, there's definitely been great grand change for you guys in the realm, for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising, in the realm of the subconscious and in the realm of your mindset and how you're approaching your day, how you're approaching life. Definitely more upbeat, definitely more optimistic, upbeat as fuck, more active even. Neptune is now direct in Pisces, and your other ruling planet, Jupiter, did the damn thing with the great, what I call the great grand conjunction in Aquarius, and it's hanging out in Aquarius now. And so what happens when fixed air meets mutable water? And there's something about, and when I thought about that, when that hit, it was just like ice. And in a productive way, in like not a emotionally detached or emotionally unavailable kind of Capricorn way. It's a very like the meeting of like Jupiter in Aquarius and Neptune in Pisces, the fixed air and the mutable water. It just feels like ice. And a hardening, kind of a toughening up of your emotionality, not being so emotionally like fragile and being tossed to and fro, feeling better, feeling stronger, feeling bolder, making bold moves, bold decisions. Not all of the decisions that are bold are good, but you're feeling better. Yay. So there's that. Now, when I was tapping into your energy, it's the tea, and the tea is hot. The tea is hot. That may be relevant for some of y'all. Don't burn yourself on the tea. That's the thing. I'm gonna end up smoking it later, so I don't know. I'm trying to put it out. Anyway, when I was tapping into your energy, I heard the song Choose Me, a line from the song Choose Me by James Blake. And don't mind if I sing, but it was the line that came through is, I looked into myself like a case with you. You don't weigh me down like you think you do. I'm not looking to hold you down. Ooh. First card's out, Death and Three of Cups. Interesting. Either way, we're gonna get to it. I apologize, but we're gonna get the I apologize for the delay. But the message is always on time. And you guys, I feel like you needed the conjunction. Everything had to settle down, level out before you are going to be receptive the way that you need to be, because you guys are definitely being restored, healed. Because there has been major transformation. That's what I'm saying. It feels very upward. Also maybe There may be some of you, this is really random, there may be some of you who are with Pisces placements. Some of you maybe have family members that are like losing their lives to substance abuse and like overdoses or diabetes, I heard, and like overindulgence. There also could be cirrhosis. Be careful with drinking, especially if alcoholism is in your family. There could be something that's going on with that, something that comes of that. But also I feel like you just need to make sure that you're tending to your coping mechanisms, that you are establishing healthy patterns to cope. And whenever you feel distressed, whenever you feel disconnected or jealous, some of you may be shifting in regards to the openness of your relationship. There could be an ending in regards to polyamory, or ending in regards to a third party situation, or some of you are transforming into being more open in that regard. Either way, there is definitely an ending. And I asked for messages for the remainder of Capricorn season because I know we don't have much longer left. And so what does Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising need to know to get through the remainder of Capricorn season? But there's also could be someone with heavy Scorpio placements that you are partying with, or that you are committing adultery with, or that is trying to commit adultery with you, or is tempting you in some kind of way. That could be a thing. This is specific, it feels like, but what's going on, Scorpio? Also, some of you are really feeling celebratory about a change, celebratory about an ending, about like letting something go, celebratory about moving forward in regards to something. So that's very present too. It's like whatever has ended, whatever is done, be done with it. Celebrate the ending, learn something of it. If you found yourself in some kind of third party situation, or if you found yourself feeling like the other woman, even if you weren't, even in friendships, I feel like some of you may be in situations where there's like jealousy in the realm of your friends, or jealousy in the realm of your like interpersonal relationships or family dynamics. It also could be siblings, maybe like experiencing some kind of favoritism, or like there's a shift in that. There is an ending in that. It definitely comes by way of you choosing to have a different perspective. Like there's a lesson to be learned in it. And also whatever hurts, whatever ends, feel it. I'm never going to tell you to evade your feelings at all. And I'm not with the toxic shit. I just also feel like you can empower the fuck out of yourself and do what you want to do because you have said that you're going to do it. And you have that power. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. And these cards are being tight-lipped, and you guys may be tight-lipped too. Some of you may be really hurting over something for the remainder of Capricorn season, and it's really important that you understand that you're being prepared, that there is something that is like, it's like the last hurt, the last time you do this, the last time you put your hand to this. And if you haven't come to that or if there's someone that's hurting you consistently and you haven't come to that conclusion, this may be the last time they're done, that, now they're done with you. Or some of you may be getting called out about a toxicity. Ooh, what came out was the 9 of Swords. I'm not taking the rest of that because that's not how I do. But yeah, it's like Death, 3 of Cups, 9 of Swords. That sounds stressful, hun. What's keeping you up at night? Some of you, maybe something happened at a party, you did something embarrassing, or you're like stressed out about something that happened at a party. Some of you just aren't sleeping well. Some of you are really experiencing a dark night of the soul. Some of you, this is, I just heard medicated. Like there is a shift in how you are medicating yourself, how you are taking care of yourself, and whatever it is that's keeping you up at night, understand that it's like the end. This is the last time you put your hand to this. This needs to be the last time. There is just like, you can't keep going at this pace, especially mentally. Some of you, I feel like, are maybe even having like night terrors, like just not good dreams. And especially if it's in regards to an earth sign, this person is not going to move at the pace that you want them to move. They're focused. They're really, their main focus is on work right now. It's not on a relationship. Those of you who are involved with an earth sign, or thinking about an earth sign, or still healing from an earth sign, you aren't gonna, there's a lot of darkness here. Like we are going into the darker months, and this also could be just bouts of seasonal depression, seasonal anxiety that are building up. But if you are stressing out about someone with an earth, sun, moon, or rising, understand that this person probably will be distancing themselves a little bit soon. They're focused on work. They have something that they are like really building right now. Bottom of the deck, High Priestess. And it's time for you to go inward and tend to yourself anyway, boo. Let's say that this isn't an earth sign. It's like Nine of Swords, Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. That's a mouthful. This is, I feel like even some of you are getting emotional now when you're listening to this. It's just like, it's a stressful time. And some of you are really doing the work slowly and steadily to like strengthen yourself to, if this isn't a person, the advice is for you to really look at the details. It's time to do the work in the physical. It's time, the hardship and the anxiety and maybe the bad dreams or the off sleep schedule, all of the stress and the anxiety. It's like harnessing something. It is cultivating something. It is, I feel like that period of time when you're in that, it feels like you've been in an incubator. And so you are slowly and steadily making your way out of that, understanding that only you are strong enough to break those cycles, and it's your responsibility to break those cycles, because what you have, because your life and who you are and the gifts that you have, the work that you've been doing is of your purpose, and it's leading you to your purpose if you feel like you haven't found it yet. But you've got to slowly and steadily keep progressing, and you do get to a point where the rest of Capricorn season, it's blinders on, focus. 8 of Pentacles, mind your motherfucking business. If somebody didn't ask you about it, don't chime in. And that also could be issues that you're having, like a difference of opinion, balancing multiple opinions. And what really needs to happen is you tending to you going inward, you contributing to making sure that your mental health is up to par, that everything that you want to get done is done. There also may be someone with heavy Scorpio placements that is really impactful to you. You yourself may have Scorpio placements. There may be more pull towards the occult, towards tarot, towards Reiki, towards things of the, of divination and things of the, actually, interestingly enough, this was supposed to go to a Pisces. Kevin, I love you, my husband, the only man. I'll ever truly need. I'm sorry, hon. It just was too small for you, and it just looks way too fabulous on me. Like I said, the tea is hot. Call and cuss me out later. But either way, bottom of the deck, High Priestess, it's time to go inward. It's time to... The High Priestess isn't necessarily lovey-dovey relationship. She is apart. She's actively striving to be apart from a man, to be able to... the roots and the history of the High Priestess, she is the one who's trying to establish sovereignty and provide sanctuary for abused women and for people to come and to be able to be themselves. And there is a certain level of empowerment that happens by way of you being alone and you choosing to be alone. You choosing to take a look from the bird's eye view. You getting an emotionally detached perspective. You really examining what's going on in your sleep. Some of you, something's going on in your sleep, or something may happen in your sleep. Oh my God, that's so funny. The Pisces who this was supposed to go to, like, got woken up, 9 of Swords, like, actually got woken up out of his sleep because he hit something, like something hit his head in his sleep. So that could be even just like make sure that stuff around your bed is safe and like structurally sound. Make sure you're turning all the lights off. If there's anything going on with like electricity or circuitry or outlets, make sure that you don't have anything just like cheap that could possibly catch on fire. Be careful with candles, things of that nature. All right. But either way, the rest of Capricorn season, it's time to work. It's time to move forward. It's really time to face this darkness. The center of the reading is darkness. And it's time to face if it doesn't feel dark, it's time to face your habits and your cycles of the mind, your habits and cycles in the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you speak to others. Also, this could be shifts in business. I do feel like some of you may be thinking about going to a different company or going to in a different field. Some of you are really just progressing out of outdated mental patterns, being done with the old paradigm because it for goddamn sure is shifted. Let's get into it. All right, Pisces, let's get into it. I want to start by clarifying the Death card because clearly the rest of Capricorn season is spent recovering from or tending to some sort of ordeal or transformation that arose from an ordeal. For some of you, something happened like it was a no. For some of you, it was just a no, or something is done. Definitely dealing with deep pain and endings. For some of you, definitely substance abuse maybe. What came out is the Ace of Pentacles and the Two of Swords. So for some of you, the changes definitely have been positive. I feel like things like I said before, like things are on the up and up. Just because you're dealing with this, because there's always two fish with Pisces. There's one that you can see on the surface and there's one underneath the water. And so some of you on the underbelly of things may still be putting a lot of fear and doubt and resentment and anger and deep pain to rest, grief, loss, maybe a loss of a job, maybe a loss of loved one, or a loss of love in a relationship, or either way, it's a serious card. And I'm not going to like make fluff of it because it's inappropriate to. And if some of you aren't feeling that dark, then good for you. This message isn't for you. This is for the ones who are struggling. Cool. Let it be for them. It ain't all about you. I love you. Just kidding. Yes, it is. Anyway, good things are coming out of this transformation. I feel like you guys are definitely, some of you are like Phoenix rising up out of the ashes, coming into more money, coming into new beginnings, coming into more abundance and stability than you've ever had before. And because that area has leveled out and stabilized for you, it's time to tend to your mind. What are you not looking at? What hurts? What maybe some of you are feeling rejected. Say maybe some of you are wanting to fight, or some of you are holding back. Maybe some of you are compromising in some way. But whatever, it's like now that things are stabilizing, it's time to understand that you have a choice about how defensive you are. You have a choice in regards to the words that you speak and the way that you express yourself and the tone that you use. And you can really look at how you can change that if you would put your defenses down, put your guard down, put these weapons down. And when she put the swords down, she could take the blindfold off and really look at it. And some of you, what you have to look at is that there's shit to celebrate. You've done really well. You've come far. Please clarify the Three of Cups. And some of you, there's substance abuse issues here, or maybe somebody with substance abuse issues here that it's time to look at, or some kind of, it doesn't have to be substance abuse. It may be some overindulgence of some sort. But for some of you, yes, this is a third-party relationship or an open relationship. But either way, this looks like stress. This doesn't look like, oh yeah, maybe some of you, it's like even if you are polyamorous, someone lied to you about some shit. Or isn't telling you the whole truth. Those of you who feel like if it feels off, it is. Period. If it feels off, it is. Please clarify the Three of Cups. And I'm going to clarify the Three of Cups because there are things to celebrate. There's definitely there's definitely opportunities for collaboration, though it may not be the kind of collaboration that you want it to be. It may have to be by Zoom, or you having to pioneer some new way to connect with people. You may not be able to get the physical contact that you want, or the sexual contact that you're wanting with people. But you do find new ways to come back into yourself and to connect, Pisces, but you are not feeling like yourself, and you don't have to be anything but who the fuck you are. But understand that if you are in a dark place, things aren't as they seem. There's definitely secrets here. Some of you have been dealing with secrets in regards to something that happened at a gathering, or a secret in regards to like women, secret in regards to like illusion, or there are some kind of like some lies. There are some lies and deception here. If you need to dig deeper, schedule a personal reading with me. I'm not clarifying the Nine of Swords because I'm not going to perpetuate this energy, because it's a effing clear that what you're supposed to do is it's like it's like condensing this darkness into a vehicle forward. It's like, do something with this, babe. Do something with this energy. Some of you, I feel like, are there's like maybe a misuse of sexual energy, needing to harness your time and energy into things for yourself and things that will better your mind, things that contribute to peace, things that perpetuate and maintain and sustain peace in your life. It's like getting this together. It's like this, sucking it up and harnessing it. I know I sound fucking crazy. I don't care. It sounds like freaking karate, kung fu over here. But it's like harnessing this darkness and this period of sadness, this period of fragility, whatever it is, it's time to integrate it. into a vehicle with which you're able to move forward with and move forward towards things that are of value, things that are worthy of your time, moving forward towards things that you want to focus on. There are things that you're wanting to develop. Some of you, there's stuff, there's skills, there's trade work, there are ideas that you are developing. It's no longer just in like the baby infancy phase. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. What does Pisces need to move forward with? Understand, if that earth sign, they're not ever going to move at the pace you want them to. And it looks like they're already causing you stress. So why? For what? It looks like all that energy that you're spending could be more productive if you harness it into work or studying something. There may be a new modality or a new industry or stream of income that is available to you if you would choose to harness that energy and harness all of that emotionality. Use this opportunity to become ice, that fixed air and mutable water. You have the opportunity it's going to be through Aquarius season for sure, that you have this access to your ice. And it's time to really get like how these motherfuckers out here move. It's like, okay, you can be stoic. You don't have to give so much emotion. And not that emotion is bad or counterproductive, but it's like there's time to get shit done in the physical. So you have the ability to have access to the ice. Tap into the ice, babe. Please clarify the Knight of Pentacles. And while you have access to this ice, it's time to look at the shadows that need to be integrated. It's time to look at the shadows that are needing to be integrated into your day-to-day. Yeah, stuff is ending. There is an old, and whatever it's like, you've like beating a dead horse. There is a version of you or a piece of you that dies the remainder of Capricorn season. Your relationship with this person or your connection may really diminish. And I feel like that person is like really focused on whatever it is that they're doing right now. Woo! Yeah, and it's like you've been known, it's time to get out of your comfort zone and do what you need to do to pursue your dreams. And some of you are already there. Some of you are already in the mindset of like, don't be a groupie, keep it fucking moving. Eight of Pentacles, what do we need to work on? Definitely pouring into yourself, definitely taking care of yourself. Some of you need to dive into like a new skincare, body care routine. Maybe even buying new clothes, doing more shopping, just doing like whatever it is. It could also be like treating yourself to nice meals, whatever it is that makes you feel good. It's time to invest and focus on what makes you feel good. There's definitely opportunities for multiple streams of income here. If you get focused and start hustling and you choose you. And when you choose you, bam, Two of Cups. Queen of Cups. Three of Swords. It hurts, but you keep it moving. That's what I'm saying. It's like you get to experience the reciprocity and mutuality within your damn self. When you're getting to a point where you're not seeking it from someone else. And some of you never have Pisces, you love unconditionally. You can just tap into that well. You're not seeking validation or seeking it from anybody else. But there is this sect group of you that are reaching out or struggling in a connection with someone with heavy earth placements, or someone who is moving too fucking slow, or who's not moving at the pace that you want them to, not getting it, not retaining the information that you want them to, or someone that is just building it up. It's like you can't, like, Everybody wants to be with a boss, but you have to understand that comes with being with somebody that's busy, who isn't going to have time to like pour into your emotionality. So that's why I'm telling you, tap into the ice. Go ahead and do whatever you can do to focus, juggle what needs to be juggled. Only allow yourself to be juggled and to be an option if that's what you want. Be aware, don't be ignoring any kind of red flags so that you can avoid this. But when you tap into that, you really find new access within yourself. And you have the ability to really, it goes from the 9 of Swords to the 3 of Swords. Like it hurts so much less. And you get into a point where you're making life decisions, making plans, really thinking about taking the road less traveled. Choose the option that doesn't fucking hurt so much, that like perpetuates peace. You have the opportunity to have peace, but you've got to establish that peace on your own first, baby. And then when you do, you'll realize that you always had enough and you were always enough. It's just a matter of proclaiming it and stepping into your power and stepping into your magic. I love you. You got this.